parrots. I'm Martha McIntosh Dargan Harper, and I am from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I think I like this one. Sarah's entertaining, very entertaining.
And neither one of us are big complainers, we're little complainers.
And this is, I think, the farthest away I've ever been in my life from home.
Only happened twice. But out in the wild, different areas, different states have a lot of bush turkeys, different height, different colours and so forth. They don't fly high, it's more lowered to the ground. He's demonstrating his manhood to the female because he's trying to get the attention. So, you know, imagine me moving around on the grass. He's rubbing himself against the female. And because he's growling and grunting and because he hits his feet together, because he really wants to get to know you. I really want to get to know you. They've got orange beaks. These are known as zebra creatures. They all like to kiss around.
This is another one with very sharp.
Wow.
Very sharp. Very, very sharp. Right now, I travel with either with my sister or my best friend, Sarah. Sarah and I met soon after we were born. I'm exactly 1 month older than Sarah. We have birthdays on the 19th. My parents were friends, and we went to church together. So we've known each other back and
Since
forth.
we were born.
First big trip I took was in 1969 when I was 19 years old. And I went with Sarah and another friend, and we were given $500 to go to Europe for the summer.
Yeah, I really feel like it changed my life. And it also gave me the travel bug really badly.
That's what
And
happened.
we've been going off and on ever since.
This incredible little bird, these high-speed, high-energy flights. Now when she gets close to the budgie, she punches it out of the air, it turns around, comes back and gets it. Bang, there we go. To catch your prey, and you just have another bird come along and steal it from you. So very important. Watch her as she moves on the ground. She's very heavy, all right, like a dinosaur running around, and you might get the chance to actually spot them on your travels. All right, so we want to thank you for your time here today, everybody. We hope you have a lovely day.
I love that. It's amazing how they trained those girls. Oh. I know, I'm so impressed that they can get these birds to just come right when you called them. I was surprised that the birds of prey, some of them as big as our bald eagle.
Oh, yeah.
And what I loved is that we were sitting there and we were looking at the landscape with the mountains behind us, just like we were out there in the real wilderness, and it was
a show.
yes, it was a show.
So he's killing things not because he's starving and he needs to eat all of it, just because you got near him and that's where he lives. So yeah?
Territorial.
Very territorial. You stay still long enough and they've got, almost you can hear like, dit, 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 dit. When the point where that bird comes, you go, and launch themselves out. And you're their lunch.
Julie has been a wonderful leader all along. She's kept us on time for everything, and she does know Australia, and she knows her country, and she loves her country, and she wants us to love her country.
Horseshoe is a person. Usually a person sitting on the ground as if the mark they left from sitting down after they got up. Yeah?
Right.
So it often depicts a significant landmark, but these are boomerang. And that's
Those
the
are
kind
boomerang,
of
yes.
species.
And then this is just
I don't
another
know,
person.
it's
That's a god.
10,
This one's 10 right here. 10 is Mary, is a woman.
Is this 10?
No, this is 10. I couldn't see a number on that one. Oh, I like that one. Look at this one. I like this one. Isn't that pretty? It reminds me of this other one. I have thoroughly enjoyed trying to pick out a piece of art for myself and for my family done by the indigenous people here, and I was thrilled to be able to buy a piece that I really, really liked from a lady that painted it herself. She signed it for me.
The Mali flower story.
It's interesting, isn't it? See?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet honey grevillea, and that's how it's depicted.
I love that. I wonder if they have some of these.
So they're the same family.
Oh, good.
And Diane. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Have you been to Sydney before?
No, I have not been to Australia ever. It's our first trip. I like the small groups because I've been on trips with large groups and it was just too much waiting on too many people.
Look on it.
It's almost like artichoke.
It looks like it's got
Avocado. But
an avocado.
Okay, this is kangaroo and this is lamb. The travelers in our group have been very interesting, and I've enjoyed the fact that we are from the South. There are some from the Northeast, some from the Midwest, and some from the West Coast. So it's been a great conglomeration of the United States of America. So, do you say tomato? No, I say tomato. You say tomato.
Previously. Is that the coffee one, or is that something different?
I'm not sure.
Cake is better. There's no rush.
Let me clear my palate.
There's no rush if you don't want to start there.
You got me
It's very, very good. This is coconut.
That's what I also like the smaller groups. It's just so much easier, and you actually get to know some of the people on the trip, and usually OAT goes adventurous places, so these are adventurous people who've been a lot of places and they're fun to talk to.
4.5 billion years of evolution geologically.
Oh.
All of Australia. And they talk about how this thing formed.
So this is a river red gum. Would you mind putting your ear to this and tell us what you hear?
Sounds like a trickle. Really?
Yeah, it sounded a little trickle.
Yeah, I do.
You do hear something?
Yeah. It's just a dream to come and actually see Uluru, because I've been hoping to get here for maybe 20 years. Just standing there and just seeing the majesty of it, how huge it is, and it was just so solid and looked powerful. It felt like energy was coming from it.
It just rises up. It's almost magical. You know, that's the thrill of travel. It's so different from any place you've ever seen.